On this episode of Bite Sized, we are watching and discussing the 33rd scene of the movie The Twilight Saga, New Moon. For those of you watching along at home, that's from 1:11:14 to 1:13:52. And now, on to the episode. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to yet another episode of Bite Sized. If this is your first time, here's what's going on. My name's Ben.
And I'm Sarah.
And we're watching the movie The Twilight Saga,
New Moon.
One scene at a time, and we don't have a guest today. You're stuck with the two of us.
You're trapped in a room with us, okay? You can't hit pause at this point. You're stuck with us.
You're an only child. You're in the backseat of the car, and we get to drive you wherever we want.
And Mom and Dad are here to talk to you about the goodness that is Twilight New Moon.
We are not going to go through drive-thrus.
No, only if you're really good at the end, maybe we'll get some McDonald's, okay? But we have to check if their McFlurry machine is working, okay?
It doesn't matter how nicely you ask. If we pull over for gas, I'm not going to buy you a bag of Skittles.
Okay, but your mom is really nice and might buy you a bag of Skittles.
Mom definitely will.
Mom absolutely will buy you a bag of Skittles, kid, but we have to do it on the side, okay, while Dad's pumping the gas.
Yeah, Dad will want some of the strawberries, though. Specifically, we're watching the 33rd scene of the movie The Twilight Saga, New Moon. In this one, Bella's hanging out with some boys without shirts on.
Bella and boys.
And just more boys start coming in.
But then a girl's there.
A second girl.
A second girl has hit the movie.
It's not allowed. And then, shocking of all, we get a boy with a shirt
on.
I didn't know boys were allowed to do that.
That is specifically in my notes. I'll talk about it when we get to it.
It's in my notes too. But that's at the end, and we have miles to go before we sleep. We start with another goddamn email to Alice.
Okay, you say goddamn email.
Yeah.
It sounds like you don't like this convention of the emails.
It's not that I don't like it. It is a natural way to put in narration, and I respect that. But as someone who cares deeply about my good friend Bella Swan, I just feel like she could use a healthier coping mechanism.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I think from a movie perspective, I have realized by this scene that I do really like this as like a framing device and as a narrative device.
Yes.
Because, movies are very show, don't tell, but I'm like, no, I want to hear about the angst of a teen girl.
Right.
And the frustrations she's experiencing. And this is such a good way to get that across.
It's much better than starting all this with like Dear Diary.
Dear Diary.
Dear Diary.
Are fairy tales real?
Alice, is it possible that everything is true? Fairy tales and horror stories. Is it possible that there isn't anything sane or normal at all?
She's talking like a girl who just read Alice in Wonderland for the first time.
She just downloaded Tumblr, and it's about to change her fucking life.
This
is
the first step down the road of Hot Topic girly Bella Swan.
Yes, let Bella have her Hot Topic era.
Let Bella wear an Invader Zim t-shirt.
Yes, I think that'd be a much cooler Bella Swan.
That would be a very different Bella Swan than the one that we have.
Well, but she has to be the Mormon every girl, She has to be, she can't have too much of a personality.
Right.
Because then she can't be the every girl.
They're also pretty far away from the nearest Hot Topic. I'm guessing there's for sure not one in Forks. There's almost definitely not one in Port Angela. She'd have to go to Seattle if she wants a hoodie with thumb holes in the sleeves.
Open one in La Push.
Oh,
let those kids have a Hot Topic.
I'm just afraid there's not going to be a big customer base.
It's a really tiny Hot Topic.
Yeah,
it's like one of those mall kiosks. It has like 3 shirts.
Okay, all right.
And that's my business proposal.
And
shirts. What do you think?
It's on the sand.
Yeah.
Great. I'll give you $75 million for 10% of the company.
Oh my God! Thank you so
but half
much.
of that is going to be as a line of credit.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. I you know what? Throw in a mushroom ravioli and a Diet Coke, and I'm in.
Yeah. All right. I think we can make that happen.
Great. Perfect.
It's
sold.
Looking forward to working with you.
Yay.
That's more deals on Shark Tank should end with both of them going, yay.
Yeah, they should have, them and the shark should have to hold hands and jump up and down and say, yippee, yippee, yippee.
Yeah, you've also inspired me that if I'm ever on Shark Tank, and I hope I never am, I'm definitely going to, I'm going to include in my negotiation a nice Italian dinner.
That's such well, we have to celebrate.
Right.
Okay, you have to hang out with me, Mr.
I want
Wonderful.
you specifically, Mark Cuban, to buy me some gnocchi and vodka sauce.
Yeah, and we want Mark Cuban and not fucking Mr. Perfect or Mr. Wonderful.
Mr. Wonderful,
or whatever the fuck he is, because he is all about AI data centers in Utah, and fuck him.
Or that Barbara. We'll take Barbara.
Yeah, I'll take Barbara.
Barbara's
That's fine.
cool. Yeah.
Barbara, come on out.
Barbara,
hang out with
let's
us.
hang.
Barbara,
Yeah.
you, us, and Chris Weitz. We're all gonna hang out.
Hey, what about Twilight? You remember that thing?
Oh, yeah, that movie.
But yeah, Bella she's emailing Alice asking if impossible things could ever be true.
And they could, because they've literally happened to her.
Yeah, you think she'd stop asking that now. You think she'd be like open to more surprising experiences.
No. Knowing a vampire and understanding that the entire world of vampires being real isn't enough. This is what's earth-shattering. Is now there's two of them.
Right, now there's two monsters.
No!
Yeah, she's probably thinking, what's next? A mummy boy?
Ugh.
A lady from the Black Lagoon?
The Loch Ness Monster, but of Seattle?
What if one of her teachers is secretly a Frankenstein?
Oh, no!
That would explain
what if Banicula's real?
Does Mr. Molina have some bolts in his neck?
Oh,
Gotta
the golden
watch out.
onion is actually a monster.
Wow.
Hey, I think we should go back and see if Jacob's okay.
Oh, Paul's seeing some teeth in him. Serves him right.
No way. Jacob's natural. You see him phase on the fly? I got 5 says Paul doesn't touch him.
Bella and the boys drive up to a little cabin.
Mm-hmm.
Bella's not driving.
No, and she must be so in shock that she can't drive. But also, I think the boys
And
were
also
like,
witnessing the werewolf
take her
fight.
away.
Yeah. Yeah, these are the boys that were sent to escort her after Jacob and another fella got into a little scrabble.
Little wolf tussle.
A little Donnybrook.
Mm-hmm.
They pull up to, frankly, a very cute-looking cabin.
It's so fucking nice.
I would absolutely love to rent this place out on Verbo.
Right?
I want to spend a weekend here and spend way too much money. One of the boys jumps out of the back of the truck, out of the bed, a very Emmett of him. The other fella who was driving gets out and they announce their presence with a little woohoo. And I think that's how I'm going to, anytime I come to someone's place, I'm definitely going to give a little yip when I show up.
I hope you do.
Heads up for you next time I'm at Sunday dinner. I'm not going to ring the little button on your gate. I'm just going to stand out there and go, yip, until you...
You're going to scare the shit out of my dog, but I won't hear it. And I'll just be like, why is Jinx barking?
It's definitely a solid 40 feet away from your where you live, and also you live like a story up from street level, so you're not going to hear me. No.
It will take me a while to figure out why Jinx is barking, and then I'll just tell her to stop and go get her a chew, and you'll be stuck outside for a while.
Yeah, you're going to wonder why your neighbors are all out on the sidewalk. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do exactly. Bella's all shook up because she thinks she's just seen someone, either her best friend either die or kill someone,
or seriously maimed in some way. She thinks like this is like a fight to the death, and not just like boys roughhousing.
She's reeling from the revelation that werewolves are real, something that should not be too shocking given that she just learned about vampires about a year ago. I don't know. I think if it was me, I would take the second one a little easier.
Maybe. I feel like it's the fact that the transformation happened right in front of her.
Much more traumatic.
Yeah. Versus like, I mean, yes, she understood that like Jacob is a werewolf, like logically, like it's one thing to understand something, and it's one thing to actually do it or to like, see it. Like, I'm sure having watched a bunch of like medical shows, like, oh yeah, surgery, whatever. Yeah, sure. There's a blood and whatever.
Yeah.
Like I have a passing understanding of like what surgery is.
Yeah.
But if you put me, Sarah, right now in the middle of an OR, and like I actually saw somebody like being cut open and organs and shit, I'd be like, oh my God, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I understand it, but I'm not ready for it.
Hey, Editor Ben with a quick correction here. This sort of thing actually isn't surprising at all. According to experts in the field, it is not very surprising to learn of the existence of mythical creatures or even to see them with your own eyes. It's less surprising, for example, to discover firsthand that leprechauns are real than it is to see a walrus. So her reactions are totally unmerited.
Come on in, Bella. We won't bite.
Speak for yourself.
I done me wrong. I done all Oh, hey. About Emily, Sam's fiance? Don't stare. It bugs Sam.
Why would I stare?
And it's like, on top of all the weird shit, now there's more weird shit. What do you mean?
One of them says, we won't bite, and the other says, speak for yourself. And come on, buddy, that's not a good time for that kind of joke. This lady...
they're like 16.
They
though.
are. They are.
That's something...
But they need to learn to be little gentlemen.
I had this thought later in the scene, but I think it also applies now. I did find the acting of these two boys to be pretty stilted.
Yeah.
At times, like, I didn't think they were incredible actors.
Fucking
And then
amateurs.
I went... No, you know what? They're supposed to be fucking 16-year-old boys. Okay? 16-year-old boys are awkward as hell. All right?
Yeah, that's more or less how we talked when I was about that
Yeah.
age.
So I'm like, oh yeah, of course this comes across as incredibly awkward. They have such an in-group and Bella is the absolute out-group of this.
Right.
That of course to us, the listener, it's like, what the fuck is up with these kids?
Bella does eventually walk into this beautiful little cabin with lots of
Beautiful
natural
house.
lighting. And we see the true star of this scene, which is some big ass muffins.
Yeah.
We see, I had a muffin with my breakfast today, easily half the size of the muffins in this scene.
Can I tell you,
Please.
when I was looking for, I sometimes find like a PDF of New Moon online while I'm watching the scenes just to like compare to the book. The way that I found this scene was that I remembered reading the book, how they called attention to how fucking big the muffins are in the book. So I just controlled F muffin and was like, great, I'm at the scene. So I'm glad you brought up the muffins.
That was going to be my question to you, literary expert Sarah Murphy.
Yeah.
Are the muffins big ass in the book?
They are big ass in the book. I think Bella makes a comment about how big they are.
Okay.
And also that there is so much food because, these are not only teen boys who already eat a lot, but these are teen boys who are now also wolves and going out every night and like hunting.
Yeah,
so
their metabolism
Emily's cooking like 8,000 things for them.
Well, good on the props department then for following through on the promise the books makes of giant ass muffins.
Giant ass muffin.
And making truly some of the biggest muffins. Muffins larger than I thought were possible.
I want that fucking muffin so bad.
It looks like it's got some, it's like there's some red things in there. I saw.
Like a cranberry.
Maybe like a strawberry or something.
Ooh.
It looked honestly too big to be cranberry.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck the rest of this scene. Let's just go get muffins. But after we see beautiful muffins, we see a woman.
Yeah. Talk about beautiful muffins. Am I right?
Am I right, ladies? My God.
Apologies to the ladies out there. Just the ones out there, not the ones in here.
Yeah, me,
Yeah.
I'm fine.
You're
You're trapped in the room with us, kid. We're still in the car.
Oh, yeah,
okay?
that's right. Don't make me pull this thing over.
Yeah, mom and dad keep going on tangents, but you're still in it,
Yeah,
all
we
right?
may have
No,
an-
you can't play your Game Boy, okay? You have to listen.
You're going to get car sick. I don't want to have to pull over so you can barf. Yeah.
But there's something distinct about her, Bear.
What is that,
She
Sarah
got
Murphy?
big scratches on her face.
She got some sort of scars on her
claw
face.
marks or something.
Don't stare at them.
No, even though the camera absolutely stares at her as
Sam.
long as possible.
And that's why Sam is mad at the camera and us, the viewer, because he
Maybe
knows.
that's why they knocked the camera over in the last scene, is that Sam and the wolves have an issue with the camera because they know it lingers too long.
You guys hungry? Like I have to ask.
Let's talk a bit about this woman who I don't think we've named so far.
Her name is Emily.
Her name is Emily
Emily
Young.
McMuffin.
Yes, Emily McMuffin of the McMuffin dynasty.
Yeah. Of the Forks Washington McMuffins?
The Forks.
Oh.
So yes, turning to the Twilight Illustrated Guide, Aksher, feel free to put song in here.
It's the Twilight Illustrated Guide.
Yes, this character's name is Emily Young. She doesn't have a distinct date of birth in the Illustrated Guide. It's listed as late 1980s.
Okay.
And Sam, I believe, is like 1986.
Yeah, I think Bella is like, she's...
Oh, yeah, when's...
Book Bella, because this came out in...
Book Bella.
Book one came out in 05, so Bella, I think, was 88? Because she turns 18 in book 2. So I believe if book 1 takes place present day 05, she's 17, which would put her somewhere around 1988, which means book Bella is 4 years older than me. That would mean real life Bella, if she turns 18 in this movie, which takes place IRL I guess her birthday is IRL. It's before the thing, so it'd be IRL 2009. I guess that put her at 1991, so she's a year older than me.
So sorry, I was flipping through the book the entire time you were vamping. What year do you think she was born? And the book might be slightly different than the movie just because of timelines.
So, but the Twilight Illustrated Guide, tells us when Bookabella was born.
Bookabella was born on September 13th, 1987.
Okay. I was off by a year. Good job,
okay,
me.
Yeah, not bad at all. But Emily was born late 1980s. She is not a werewolf. She is just a member of the Quileute tribe on her mom's side.
Do we see any girl werewolves? Any weremaids?
Yes, we will see a girl werewolf at one point. Harry Clearwater's daughter,
Harry Fishwater,
Leah,
you mean?
Sorry, Harry Fishwater's daughter, Leah Fishwater, is also a werewolf, which is apparently extremely rare in that the majority are men. And it's like pretty fucking rare for there to be a girl werewolf.
Wow.
Girls can do anything, you know?
To break that glass ceiling, sister.
So Emily is a cousin to Leah Clearwater and the Clearwaters. So that's how they're related to one another.
Got it.
The TLDR of all of this is we have three main characters in play. We have Sam, our quote-unquote cult leader.
Right.
We have Leah, our girl boss werewolf.
We have not met her yet.
We have not met her yet. And we have Emily, our girl right now.
Muffin lady.
Muffin lady.
Yeah.
Okay. So, girl boss and cult leader used to be together. They used to date. But then Sam imprinted on Emily.
That's awkward.
Which is incredibly awkward.
But also kind of Sam, I don't know. I'm assuming Sam knew what imprinting was. And it feels like you're kind of setting yourself up for failure if you start dating someone and you haven't imprinted yet.
So Sam was the first of his generation to become a wolf because nobody else had been one for at least a generation. So honestly, I don't know. And it's probably further in the guide if I read. I don't know if he knew what was going on. Other than that, holy shit, Emily's really pretty and I need to be with her.
And so at no point in the sort of education of Sam and the young werewolves, at no point are they told about imprinting.
I don't know.
It's just a cool, fun surprise.
It's just surprise. So Sam starts getting obsessed with Emily and keeps asking her out.
This whole center of gravity
and
shifts.
Emily's like, no, this is weird. I don't want to do this. And Leah gets super mad.
Yeah.
Because, the boy she likes is now crushing on somebody else.
More than crushing.
And apparently there was a big fight where Sam came over to Emily's place and they went out in the woods together and Sam wouldn't leave her alone. And Emily made some passing comment about how Sam's just like his dad.
Yeah.
And Sam doesn't like his dad.
Okay.
And he uncontrolled turned into a wolf.
Yeah.
He did not know exactly what was happening. He just got really mad and it just happened.
Right.
And she was close enough to him that he swiped her with his hand as soon as it happened.
His big paw?
So they tell everybody that Leah got attacked by a bear.
Okay.
Because she's got, I think in the book, she has even more scars on her arm.
Yeah.
And shit. But basically, she gets the scars because of Sam, who is imprinted to her. So this man who hurt her is now forever tied to her. And eventually she just kind of says, I do like Sam. He's cool. We'll be together. That's cool.
Stephanie, are you okay?
No, Stephanie's not okay.
Stephanie Meyer, what's going on?
Stephanie's not okay.
Stephanie Meyer, write one healthy hetero relationship challenge.
Let me just...
Difficulty level impossible. Because I was thinking as I was watching this scene that these two, they have good chemistry. They seem like a fairly normal relationship in a movie that's full of divorced men and weirdo, awkward high schoolers. It's nice to see just sort of a happy couple. But knowing what I know now, I don't ship them as much as I used to.
Okay, yeah, I'm kind of skimming the illustrated guide here, but basically Emily went along with the story that she'd been mauled by a black bear. She was worried that she told the truth, it would hurt Sam.
Yeah. Well, you think about yourself first.
Yeah, you gotta think about yourself, Diva.
Don't protect his reputation. He'll be fine.
She was not surprised to hear that Sam was devastated by what happened.
Yeah.
had an intuitive sense of how he would react to the accident. Emily fully realized in that moment how bound Sam was by her wishes and needs, how little free will he had outside of that, and she pitied him greatly. Oh, Jesus Christ on a bike.
All the best romantic relationships are built on pity.
Oh my God. Yeah. Emily could feel that being with Sam would be a very easy thing. Yeah. Oh boy.
So, I mean, she's not a werewolf, Emily.
She's not a werewolf.
Which means she doesn't imprint.
No.
Okay.
So I put a bunch in my notes about how Emily is the equivalent to Bella in the Quileutes.
Sure.
Of that she is the one sort of like non-supernatural girl amongst a group of supernatural people or boys.
Yeah.
And that they are around similar ages.
Yeah.
They both have boyfriends or fiancés who are like magically attracted to them in some way. Edward's less so, just the like, oh my God, your like blood is so good to me specifically. Right. And I'm like, there's something there about that, but she's not developed enough of a character to make more of this.
You're correct. I see the parallels because Sam, you know, scratching her up in wolf mode is basically the parallel of Edward shoving Bella into the vases earlier in this movie. Like they've both been injured due to recklessness.
Yeah, I was thinking of it almost too as the like bite from James that like both of them literally have scars related to the men they love and are like, damn, love these guys.
And could also arguably do better. I don't know. But, or like, which is not to say that Sam or Edward, it's been so long since he's been in the movie that I forgot his name.
No, remember Edward?
Yeah, it's not to say they aren't deserving of relationships.
No, they are deserving of love.
Neither of those are the healthiest of foundations on which to build a relationship. Yeah.
And at least Sam specifically with Emily, it seems like purely an accident in that, you know, you are alone with new powers. You have been snapped into like the biggest state of rage. You don't know what's happening.
Right.
You know, versus, you know, Edward needed to set boundaries sooner with
Bella. Yeah, I'm not trying to like fault Sam or anything.
I don't fault a man who doesn't know what's going. Yes, obviously someone got hurt, and that's very bad. But like he didn't mean to.
Yeah.
2, he wasn't really in control. 3, he doesn't have anyone to explain to him what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
Everybody loses here.
Yeah, except the guys, because they get giant ass muffins.
Because they get the muffins.
They get big ass muffins.
Who's this?
Bella Swan. Who else?
So, you're the vampire girl.
So you're the wolf girl.
Guess so. Well, I'm engaged to one. Save some for your brothers. And ladies first. Muffin?
Sure. Thanks.
Leave it to Jacob to find a way around Sam's gag order.
He didn't say anything to me.
That's a wolf thing. Alpha's orders get obeyed whether we want them to or not.
The alpha voice.
Yeah.
You will like and subscribe to this podcast, thus saith the Alpha.
You will post a picture on Instagram and use the hashtag Bite-Sized Quesadilla Club.
I will.
We hear straight from the horse's mouth, or straight from the wolf's mouth in this case, that the alpha's orders are obeyed. You know, no matter, even if you disagree with them, you got to do what he says.
You got to do it, which sucks ass.
Yeah.
You know, at least the U.S. military is like, listen, if you're told something that's like unlawful, don't do that shit.
Yeah.
A wolf is like, well, wish I could, bitch. But I got my alpha told me. Is that a valid legal defense? My alpha told me.
I don't know. I mean, I imagine they would try to keep that on the DL from the U.S. government.
Yeah,
I
probably in the court of werewolves, is alpha voice a legal excuse?
I'm no expert in werewolf law.
Or law in general. At least I'm not.
No, that's not true. I'm also not. I'm not a lawyer. I think there's an argument to be made there that you were doing that thing under duress.
Exactly. You had a werewolf gun held to your brain.
Basically, yeah.
Hey, any werewolf lawyers in the crowd.
Or lawyer werewolves.
Or lawyer werewolves, please email us at myfavoritetoiletpodcast@gmail.com. Kids, I promise we're getting close to the McDonald's, all right?
Yeah, we're almost there. Don't worry. Hold it for just a little bit longer.
Oh, and check it out. We can hear each other's thoughts.
Would you shut up? These are trade secrets. Damn it! This chick runs with vampires.
You can't really run with vampires. Because they're fast.
Yeah? Well, we're faster. Freaked out yet?
You're not the first monsters I've met.
Jake's right. You're good with weird.
This is about when I was saying that this really felt like Bella's actually talking to a group of teen boys.
Yes.
Because I found this so awkward.
Yes.
Like, well, yeah, we're really fast. No, because they're fast. I'm like, oh shit, I'm watching real teenagers be awkward right now.
Yeah, talking about who's faster, a vampire or a werewolf.
Yeah.
Yeah, that smacks of truth to me.
Who
of a formal
will win in a
teenage
fight,
boy.
Superman or Batman?
Pretty much. Sam walks in. He's not wearing a shirt. Jacob and the other fellow walk in. Jacob is wearing a shirt.
Jacob is wearing a shirt, and I thought of you.
Yes,
that in the
because I
last
wear shirts
episode,
too.
Yes, because you also wear shirts. No, in the last episode, you said that the wolves were like the Wiggles and that they all had colored shirts.
Yes.
So that it was easy to identify. And I went, well, great. Jacob is the gray Wiggle.
Yes.
He has a shirt on.
And ironically, the one wolf I don't need a shirt to identify because he's Taylor Lautner is the one who's wearing a shirt.
Who looks much older than all the other boys sitting around this table.
Yeah.
Is it because he won the fight? If you win a fight, you get a shirt.
Maybe. I do know that we saw all his clothes shred off when he turned into a wolf. So he had to go put that shirt on.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had to go at some point the fight was over and he was all naked.
And his dad had to come scooting out on his wheelchair and be like, Jacob, your pants.
Yeah, he had to sneak back into the house with a towel obscuring his bait and tackle. Yeah.
His what?
His bait and tackle?
His bait and tackle.
Yeah.
That's so good.
But everyone is just sort of eating giant muffins.
Yeah.
Like there wasn't a sort of life or death werewolf fight for a while there. Mm-hmm. And then Jacob gives Bella a little,
okay, let's
with
go.
me, a little nod. And then the scene ends.
Yeah,
and that's it.
And that's it. And Bella didn't even have a single bite of muffin, even though Emily said ladies first. So what the fuck, Bella?
If we had to give the scene a name, what would it be? It's going to be the end of the episode, so let's make it bad. We definitely put a pin in Emily McMuffin.
Emily McMuffin of the Forks McMuffins.
Of the Forks McMuffins. I don't think we're going to do better than that.
I don't think we are. I think that's it.
Great.
Emily McMuffin of... Now, is it the Forks McMuffins or the La Push McMuffins?
I don't know.
I want to be... Or of the Quileute
or
McMuffins.
just of the Washington McMuffins.
Yeah, let's go broad, just so we're not accidentally treading on any ground. Yeah, Emily McMuffin of the Washington McMuffins.
Right. All right. Sounds good to me.
Great.
Okay, this is a late-breaking news alert.
Alert! Breaking news!
It's Ben and Sarah. We're coming to you now about an hour after we finished recording the episode you're currently listening to. We just finished recorded another episode, and then we got an email from a listener.
We just got this email.
We just spent a whole episode talking about muffins. It's in the name of the episode, and then as Sarah was about to walk out the door.
I was getting ready to leave, and then we went wait
because we got a listener email.
Take your shoes off
with the subject line muffin ? So we can't not.
No, we have to.
This is from Andrea.
Hi, Andrea.
Who says, hello, Benz and Sarah. My name is Andrea, or Andrea. I'm going to go with Andrea.
Yeah, let's go with Andrea until told otherwise.
Or just different every time. And I live in Arkansas. I just wanted to tell you that I love the show. I read all the books in junior high and saw all the movies at midnight premieres except for the first one. Why not? So I'm a long-time fan.
That.
Apparently not that long time.
Okay, shut the fuck up. That's really cool, and I love this.
Now, I am an English teacher, and I have successfully pressured several of my students to read the entire Twilight Saga throughout my 6 years in education. I have seen the first Twilight movie over 500 times. You got me beat
over 500 times
you got me beat by like a lot.
I thought you were about to say you got me beat by 11.
No, way more.
Holy shit, you should be hosting this show.
I know just about everything there is to know about Twilight. The media that I consume regarding the series is something I'm really picky about. With that being said, you should take it as a high compliment that this show is one of the things I look forward to most every week.
Oh my god!
Hey, Andrea, I take it as a high compliment that anyone listens to this show for any reason.
That's so nice.
Thank you so much. I love that you are never seriously judgmental of the story or the people who love it so much.
Oh my God, no.
But we are seriously judgmental of the people in the story.
Yes, absolutely, because they're not real.
They make bad decisions. Thank you, Stephanie. Trust me, we obsessed folks know how bad and good it is at the same time. I'm honestly glad.
I want my PhD in science, okay?
Frankly, as a dude talking shit about Twilight on the internet, I'm always concerned as coming off as a snotty little nerd boy. Regarding the scene, I'm assuming you will now be watching. Andrea, you assume correctly.
Andrea, great job. You know our record schedule.
You're psychic, but you're like 2 hours too late. I've always found Emily's delivery of the line muffin, ? To be so distracting.
Muffin?
It sounds like instead of offering Bella a giant muffin, she is calling Bella muffin as a term of endearment. Did you find this distracting as I always do? No, as evidenced by the fact that we did not bring it up.
I think we were so distracted by the size of the muffins.
Of those big-ass muffins.
Yeah.
My friends and I always pointed out, haha. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying New Moon. It is my favorite apart from the first one. It's my favorite just in general.
Yeah.
I would love it if you did an episode over the soundtrack to this movie because I think it's one of the best soundtracks ever put together.
Ooh.
You know, we do have, eventually we're going to run out of movies to talk about.
Yeah.
So maybe we need to start thinking about special content like that.
Yeah.
Have a great weekend, Andrea. P.S. It's a bunch of pictures of animals.
Oh my God!
Of dogs and kitty cats.
Andrea, thank you for being a teacher. I know that it's an overworked and underappreciated profession. So thank you for the work that you do, inspiring young minds. And thank you for inspiring them to read Twilight.
Yeah. Anyway, that's it for we now return you to your regularly scheduled program.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Sarah Murphy.
Me.
Is there anything you would like to promote?
Oh my God. I want to promote reading good books this summer.
Oh, hell yeah. Don't read bad ones.
I'm currently reading the Agatha Christie classic, And Then There Were None, because I saw a play version of it in high school, and I realized the other week, hey, this is one of the greatest mysteries of all time, and I have not actually read this book, and I'm about 100 pages in, and it's as good as they say.
How many are there right now?
We're down to 9.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, we're down to 8. We're at 8. I'm at 8 right now.
Got it.
Hey, Ben A.
Hey,
Bear,
Murph.
what do you want to promote?
I want to promote emergency preparedness.
Ooh,
Even
okay.
for little emergencies too. My wife and I, just down the block a couple weeks ago, there was a big storm that blew through Chicago.
Yeah.
And part of a tree fell down and took out like some power line.
Oh,
and we were without electricity for 24 hours and we're completely unprepared for it. We realized after the power went out that between the two of us, we don't own a single flashlight that's not on our phones. And we have like no way to charge our phones if we don't have power. And so we were just like brushing our teeth in the dark like a couple cavemen idiots.
Oh my God.
And so I went out and bought a flashlight, and then a couple hours later the power came back. So we didn't have to use them. But hey, it doesn't have to be like a big bug out bag. You don't need to have your hurricane plywood ready to go for all the windows.
But have
just
some extra water, have some flashlights, some batteries.
Have a flashlight, have a little hand crank phone charger or something. Yeah. Just, make sure you know where that stuff is. So that so if it's not a life or death situation.
Even if it's just 2 werewolves roughhousing in the yard.
Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Just so that you're only mildly inconvenienced and not super inconvenienced. That's what I want to promote.
Great.
I also want to promote you, the listener, following the show on social media.
Kids, you've been so good. It's time you get that McFlurry, and the McFlurry is following us on social media.
Yeah, it's following us at bitesizedpod_. It's using the hashtag bitesizedquesadilla club. It's sending an email to myfavoritetwilightpodcast@gmail.com. It's going to patreon.com/twilightpodcast and sending us $5 hairs a month.
5 whole doll hairs for some of the best commentary on movies some of us really dislike.
Yeah, if you want to hear us talk about the movies that Kristen Stewart was in before she was in Twilight, there's a lot of them, and most of them are just really mopey and sad and overly dramatic and don't handle heavy topics in a sensitive way.
No, they do not.
So if you want to hear us subject ourselves to that, you can do so at patreon.com/twilightpodcast. Thank you to my editor, Ben Oxford, for putting this show together. Thank you to the band's swimwear department for letting us use their song Mauled to Death as our theme. As we always say at the end of every episode,
give me that big ass muffin.
See you next time. Sabrina, there's a candle right there. I need you to be very careful.
Bye.
Thank you.
No candle for me.